Hey y'all, I'm Ariel. Welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome back if you're a subby. You guys, we are doing Princess Fiona. First, we are going to do like the princess, very much, beautiful version of her. And then we're going to do the bad bitch ogre version of her, okay? Because when she was an ogre, she was still a baddie. Okay, so I already have the brows on because I was just, playing around with this new palette that I got from Temu. They will be giving me a code. If any if any product I mention in this video is from Temu, you can use my code down below in the description box and get it for a certain percent off. Make sure y'all use my code, if you want to. It actually, Temu did not miss. I am going to be posting a Temu haul. They did not miss, okay? I was shocked. I was shocked, okay? I didn't know what to do. I was like, wow. These products are actually pretty good, and they were only like $2, $5, $8, so not too much on Temu, not too much. I thought Temu was a scam, and then, they hit me up, and they were like, hey, can you try us out? I was like, sure, cool, let's do it. I did it. This is one of the things I got from Temu, so freaking cute. So I mixed together like red, orange, and burgundy, and I got this color for the brows. We're gonna get into concealing it, and today we're gonna be talking about the unknown and being scared trying something new. Let's get into it. So today I was talking with someone about doing something new instead of being stuck in a place that you literally hate or you don't like, or you're not fully able to enjoy because you're not meant to be there. But the latter being that you have to try something completely new that you've never done before, and simply put, it can be scary. Okay, so I mean, honestly, y'all, my response to this person saying I'm scared, and it is scary, and life is full of things that you can develop a lot of fear of. However, the universe or God or that eternal source of creative intelligence has also made available to us bravery and courage. As corny and cheesy as bravery and courage may sound to you, this is a very, very essential tool in having an outlook of self-growth, in the sense that you're always growing towards a version of yourself that is unknown to you, and that can be scary because the version that you've come to know is so familiar. You're like, I know how I would react to this. I know that I do this. I go this place every day. I try this food. I don't stir from it. This is just what I like, and that's it. But there's so many other things out there that you don't even know that you'd like better than what you're doing, but you're more of so apprehensive to it because you're like, I don't know what that's gonna be, and that scares me. And that is completely normal, which is why words like bravery and courageousness exist. I don't know if courageousness is a word, but and then once you conquer that fear with the bravery and courage that is available to you, you will have a newfound sense of confidence going into the next phase of life, because you didn't think you could do what you're doing right now. You didn't think that you didn't know you were going to be where you're at. You might have kind of thought about it, and you're here, but you're doing it. You're alive, you're breathing. Hello. Go ahead and pat yourself on the back. You're doing it. And you can do the next thing too. You might mess up. It might not go smoothly. It's not supposed to. Nobody said life was going to be easy. They just said that you are able to form and gather and gain a bunch of tools and equipment and skills in order to take those challenges head on and gain even more tools and equipment for the next challenge that you'll encounter in life. Now, let me tell you this. Okay, y'all, so I'm just drying the concealer with this cute pink mini fan that I also got from Temu. So cute. I think this was $5 or something. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. And it has 3 different speeds, so I'm feeling very bougie right now. But it is dry, so oh my gosh, y'all, I cleaned my beauty blenders. Oh, I'm just in heaven. They're all clean, and I just love that. For me, they are still wet, so that's kind of good because we want them damp anyway. So I'm just gonna pick out this one right here, and we are going to It's so funny how they're in that strainer. And we are going to blend that concealer. But what I was saying before, I did not forget. I was saying that there is a way to avoid growth. There's a way to avoid accountability. There's a way to avoid self-discovery. There's a way to avoid all of these things due to the fear of the unknown. It's not even because you can guess what the unknown is going to be. You can either guess that it's going to be the worst case scenario or the best case scenario. If you're a more pessimistic person, that will hinder you in life. Now, there is a psychological term that is basically describing someone who is so optimistic that it is dangerous. I think it's like called optimistic bias. Yes, optimistic bias is when like you're almost too, it's like, all right, be careful. Okay, you know, because it's like you don't want to be extremely pessimistic, but you do want to be realistic. And honestly, there is a nice balance. It's like, you know, this could happen. I'm sure if the worst case scenario does happen, that there's something better for me. However, I'm willing to go through with this, challenge myself, and try something new, because the risk will be worth the reward. Whether I know that path is not for me or not will be worth it, and whether that path works out for me. Like, what if it does work out and it was worth that risk? So, and honestly, sometimes I'm like, look, it's better than what the hell you got going on right now. Some people, I'm like, you talk to yourself crazy. You let other people talk to you crazy. So the result of that is a lower self-esteem. You walking around here like you don't know what to do with yourself. You know, you aren't in your best self. Like some people I'll be around and I'm like, I just know I'm not seeing you in your prime. Like, this is not the best you that you can be. I know it's not. There's no possible way. There's just no way. And some people, they'll be like, I know, like, I need to do this and I need to do that, and I forgot to do this and I forgot to do that. And I'm like, how intentional were you though? How intentional were you really? Because to me, when you want to do something, when you want to eat, you eat, don't you? When you need to use the bathroom or want to use the bathroom, you go and sit on that toilet. When you want to wipe that ass, you wipe that ass, don't you? Y'all, sometimes I literally am so funny. I'm just like, oh my God. But like, yeah, I know you eat that donut when you want to eat that donut, but you don't want to read a book. You don't want to journal something down right quick before bed. Oh, all right. I see. Because some people are like, I know, like, I need to do this and I need to do this. I'm like, you also need to eat, brush your teeth, and take a shower. You do that too, correct? They would probably say, yeah. Okay. So why are you avoiding things like journaling, meditation? Why are you avoiding that? Why are you avoiding doing something new? For me, honestly, because we all go on the fool's journey of life. Everybody lives pretty much the same journey of the fool, okay? Because we all start from not knowing not a damn thing. Okay, there's some things that we do know, and that is explained by intuition, which honestly is unexplainable in itself, literally, because there is no logical explanation for something like intuition. However, we all go through our life lessons, every single one of us. Nobody is immune to fear. Nobody is immune to anxiety. Nobody is immune to any of these things. We just have all either chose to figure it out, avoid it, or not even acknowledge it and become numb to things like that. Like almost being used to having anxiety. Some people are used to complaining. Some people are used to being miserable, so much so to the point that they don't even realize that they sound so miserable. I'm like, God damn. Sometimes I'm like, I mean, you just don't stop complaining. I mean, you come in every day talking about some damn, like, God damn, like some people, I'm like, well, shoot, like, and I don't know if you're religious or not, but I was talking with, you know, a close loved one of mine about this biblical story, and it's gonna tie into what I was saying, but just bear with me. Okay, so yes, I was talking with a loved one about this biblical story, and it was about this city within the Bible, you know, times before. I don't even know if it was before Christ or after Christ, to be honest. And basically, God was like gonna smite down. Listen, God never played. Like, I don't know who ever thought like God was like cutesy. Like, he's not ever playing with us. Like, he never did play. You know what I'm saying? He was always like, I will burn this mother down. Okay. Lord, I'm sorry. Lord, forgive me. Jesus Christ. He knows my heart. Anyway, so basically, he was like gonna smite down this whole city, right? And this guy was like, yo, like, I know I could, because, no, this is why God was going to smite the city down. This is important. Mind you, he wanted to smite this city down because nobody was changing. Nobody wanted to do nothing different. Like, they were all stuck in this, you know, cycle, this karmic cycle of just sin. And they weren't open to change. The problem wasn't the sinning. The problem was that they weren't open to change. Now, don't quote me on this. This is just my understanding of what I heard about this story very briefly. Okay. Basically, this guy was like, look, I know I can, if I can find 50 people that are willing to and open to change, will you spare the entire city? God said, I mean, yeah, I would, but you're not going to find 50. He said, okay, I mean, well, what about 25? He said, you ain't gonna find 20, you ain't gonna find that many. He said, well, I mean, all right, what about 10? 5? 1? These people just don't wanna change. That's why the saying misery loves company exists, because people who are miserable, and it's so crazy to think about, just don't want to not be miserable. It's like y'all want to be miserable. Like, you want to be complaining about stuff. You want to find something to scowl at or just roll your eyes at and just be stank at. You like that little stank face. They like that. You like smelling that upper lip. Yeah, I know. I mean, I know some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Some people just love to be miserable. I'm like, yo, I got some people in my life, I mean, since I was young. I said, I mean, I ain't never seen you just say, I mean, I'm really living a great life. I mean, god damn. I mean, some people, don't matter what they got, don't matter how much money they got, how many people they have in their life, you can, and that's why they say money might, look. And now you give me some money, I'm gonna be smiling from ear to ear. I'm a smile from ear to damn ear, okay? I'm thank you, Lord. I'm gonna be grateful as hell. Now, but there are some people who naturally, and their default is a state of misery. A state of misery. They'd rather stay miserable than be open to change that will bring them into unknown territory that could be happiness, that could be joy, that could be abundance, harmony. They don't want that though. And it's so funny because it is a fear of not feeling that stink, that scowl, nasty, cruel type of. It's like you're gonna miss popping your neck, aren't you? You're gonna miss turning up your upper lip and furrowing those brows. I know. You're gonna miss it. And you're scared of how you're gonna feel about missing being miserable. So you just rather stay miserable instead of approaching the unknown territory where happiness could very much well be. Ain't that about a bitch? Okay, so y'all, I'm about to put on this foundation, okay? And we're gonna get into, we're gonna keep talking because this one got me really like, wow. Oh, and like, it's so crazy because, okay, for me, the Bible is very metaphorical. I feel like the Bible right now, for me, I feel like the Bible is really centered around finding the metaphorical principle within these stories. These people knew they were about to be shut down, killed, busted open, smited on, you know, by God himself. And they said, I'm not changing. I'd rather stay like this for the rest of my life, even if the rest of my life is going to last 2 more hours. I will stay like this. I said, oh my God. Like, it's so crazy because y'all, and like I've worked in the hospital before, right? I was working in the emergency department, and this is just an example. Stay with me. I'm working in the emergency department. I'm having to write down when these people knew they felt a certain way, or why they're coming in. Just write down everything they're saying so that the doctor can ask me later, you know, hey, what did they say about this again? Or usually they didn't have to ask. They were so brilliant and so amazing. Lots of respect to those doctors in the ER. But this one guy just kept coming in. He was like, Doc, I can't breathe. He said, okay. He said, I mean, well, how many packs did you smoke today, friend? He said, just 2, Doc, just 2. 2 full packs. All of them were smoked from morning to evening. Well, no wonder why you can't breathe. Like, I mean, just don't want to stop. And I understand addiction is like a beast in itself. It's not about what the person is addicted to. It's about why they're addicted in the first place. However, I mean, you just watch somebody kill themselves slowly. And I really, if you are aware of it, if you want to change it, the option to change is always there for you. It's never too late. Some people, you tell them all day, every day, but they are just so comfortable. Just so comfortable. I mean, I know that man is comfortable with his routine. He gets up, he might drink a little cup of water, I hope. After that, he grabs his pack of cigarettes, goes sits out on the porch, and smokes to his favorite CD, and has a good old grand time while that head high is hitting him. I know. It's like, but there are so many other things you can enjoy in life that won't kill you, that you'll actually gain more energy from instead of it being taken away and drained from you. And that is one example out of many things. Like, even just like, oh my God, like I know somebody that I see every week, and every week they be, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Well, damn, what the hell are you doing? And it's almost to the point where it's like, there's just no way you're tired from lack of sleep. This fatigue is coming from something that you are doing in your life or not doing in your life. And it's causing your body, even if your body is getting sleep, the sleep is not enough to rejuvenate the energy that you are constantly having being drained from you. If you sleep in at night for more than 5 or 6 hours and you wake up, I mean, dead tired, something ain't right. And it's not the sleep. And speaking of miserable people, Shrek is one of them. Shrek, yeah. You too. He was just always used to, I'm just so mad. And Donkey was like, why are you always so stank? Why you always got a chip on your damn shoulder? Donkey loved to smile and laugh and joke and sing. And he was just always like, oh, shut up. Damn. Mind you, another example of this is SpongeBob and Squidward. Yeah. SpongeBob, y'all already know, very happy guy, right? Squidward was like, I mean, and you know what is so funny? When Squidward would do what SpongeBob would do, I mean, he would have more fun than SpongeBob because it had been so long since he let himself be free and experience such a great moment in life. Like, honestly, isn't that hilarious? Like, Squidward would get up on something, SpongeBob would do it, and SpongeBob would be like, damn, like, y'all, I think Squidward is really, having a moment right now. And I think that is absolutely hilarious. Like, because those miserable people, they want to be happy. They're just scared to be happy because they've been miserable for so long. And it's okay. It's all right. And if you're one of those miserable people, that's all right. I feel like we've all been there. I feel like we've all that's what I said. Like, nobody's exempt to these journeys in life unless that's just not a part of their purpose, but I feel like the general experiences of certain emotions, nobody is immune to any emotion. I just feel like there are certain, I don't know why I had to get quiet for that. I just feel like certain people have figured out different ways to overcome those emotions in a way that looks so effortless, you know? And for some people it's harder, especially like if your childhood wasn't that great, if you didn't have the love you needed in your life in order to know that there is more to life than feeling so heavy and gucky, you know? Like, just, you know, like I've always been a rather bubbly person, you know what I mean? And like I feel like when I would be around certain people, they'd be like, why the hell is she so bubbly? Like the hell she got, like, you know what I'm saying? And I'd be like, why aren't you? Like what you mad? Why are you mad at the world? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know you might have great reason to be, but you don't have to stay mad. You don't have to let that emotion become your mood. As the sun, your emotions are the clouds, whether that's a stratus cloud, a cumulonimbus, big old heavy cloud, a big old thunderstorm cloud, a big old hurricane of a cloud, whatever that may be, you are still the sun. You must observe and not absorb. You don't have to absorb that emotion. You observe it, acknowledge it, look at it, be like, damn, shit. That kind of knocked me over. That wind kind of, you know, but I'm still gonna shine. One day I'm still gonna come back and shine just as bright or brighter than I was before. And so you don't have to allow that emotion to become your mood. Even like that day, if you're like that something really upset you, you don't have to let it become your mood for the day. You don't have to. You do not have to. If you do let it become your mood, next thing you know, you might let it stay your mood, and then more often than not, you're angry. So now you have a temperament of anger. Next thing you know, you still don't heal that. You still hang on to that anger or that sadness, that depression. And now it's a part of your personality. So now you're just that angry, ooh, he just a hothead. Damn, she an asshole. Damn, she's just an angry woman. He's just an angry person. Damn, she's just like a miserable, sad individual. She's just sad. Like, hey, he just sad. No, you just don't want to let go of that emotion. And I understand that. I do. I understand it wholeheartedly. I really do. I do. We're gonna let this dry and we'll be back. Honestly, y'all, for me personally, growing up, my emotions didn't feel like, it's like I understand that nobody really can prioritize another person's emotions. However, when you're a child and you're never like told like, I understand, I feel you, I hear you, it just, you really hang on to that. Me personally, I did. And once I got grown enough to like understand I could acknowledge my own emotions, I acknowledged them, but then I didn't know how to let them go. I said, I really feel this way. And when someone was like, I mean, you don't have to feel that way, I'd be like y'all, I'd be like, I just feel like blase, udi, udi, ooh, And then if that person was like, I mean, it's not that deep, or, I mean, you don't have to feel that way, I'd be like, what did you just say? Like, I felt like that was the most like invalidating, insensitive, inconsiderate thing a person that says they're your friend or loves you could ever say. And that's not even their fault. I mean, like, I understand that, like, more than likely they're trying to just see that you feel better, and they might just not know what to say. However, for me in that space, like when I was like 18 through 21, I was like, if you're not acknowledging my feelings and validating me, you need to move around. Like, that's just what it was. And honestly, I feel that way right now. So for me, you don't have to know like how to validate me. However, if I say, hey, like, I don't even like being told that, because now why should I even speak? Why should I even have the feelings I do or tell you about them if you're just gonna tell me that it's not that deep? For me, it is. So next time I would rather you just be like, hey, like, if you know Why? Ask questions. Why do you feel that way? Well, where are you coming from? Can I see, you know, further into your perspective? That's the, because no two people are going to feel the same about one thing. It's just not going to happen. We're all just one of one. We're all just that unique. However, if you literally like are hearing someone speak and you're like, I mean, damn, like, why does this matter? It does matter to them, or they wouldn't be talking about it. So just ask, well, why is this so important to you? Like, why do you feel so strongly about this? Just ask more questions. Don't invalidate somebody else's feelings. I just, oof, it's like makes me want to crick my neck. Like, oh my God. Okay, so Princess Fiona more of has this red blush undertone. Y'all, I got these liquid blushes from TikTok shop. They're so cute. Now, I don't know how much product it has in here or like how well the product is gonna come out. It comes out pretty well, honestly. But I am going to love using these. This color is chef's kiss. But I do like this color better, just like for me. But Princess Fifi has a more of like reddish fall tone to her blush. Ew, my nails are like full of foundation. Gross. Okay, so I'm just going to, oh my gosh, y'all know I don't use cream blush, so this is new for me. Just gonna, y'all know how I do with blush. All right. Oh my gosh, you guys, see, y'all know I always say to try something new. My excuse for buying new makeup, I had to try something new. This is a new neuron right here forming right now. This is a new neuron. I've never used cream blush before. Okay, so for me, this is forming a new neuron, you guys. And I am about to use this blush brush right here. It's clean. Y'all, I also cleaned all my brushes. I have to show y'all. I cleaned all of my brushes, you guys. So I am feeling super proud of myself. Like, just look at how gorgeous and clean they look. I'm like feeling so brand new. And if you watched my last video, let's blend this. Oh, okay. Let me. Okay, I like it. I like it, you know? But if you watched my last video, which was Princess Ariel and Starfire, it was Princess Ariel though. I was saying that like I really needed this week for me. And so what I decided to do, because I was in a lot of discomfort and pain, you guys, and like because I was having to go back and forth to the doctors a lot, like having to like drive out of town, going to the doctors, I literally have not been able to like cook, grocery shop, like, you know, do my laundry, do the dishes and things like that, because I've been so tied up, you know, doing stuff for like the doctors, just being out of town and stuff. And then it's like when I'm in pain, like I didn't feel like doing it, so I was like having to go to work, and I hadn't been able to go to bed yet because my ADHD was acting up really badly, probably just because I was overwhelmed, honestly. But excuse me, let me get some water. Okay, so mind you, I'm going into work tired as hell, like so tired, like because I didn't get any sleep one night because it was just all overwhelming me. Like, and I feel like when your body is in a state of, you know, disequilibrium, like it's disequilibrium, or imbalance, basically your body is going to have a overproduction of cortisol or an underproduction of serotonin, which is that feel-good hormone. Cortisol is associated with stress, anxiety, worry, and so forth, right? So let me grab my makeup case. Just love it. I'm just like showered in pink right now, and I'm just like living life, and I love that. But yeah, so I'm like, I'm all overwhelmed, and like I didn't get any sleep, and like I was still gonna try to go to work all day. I literally had work shift from 9 to 2, and then 3:30 to 7:30 at night. I was like, bruh. But I was like, you know what? Like, I can do this. Like, I'm gonna do it. You know, I said I was gonna be there. You know, and I tutor kids, and I really miss them, honestly, because it's been so long since I've seen them. However, I was like, I can't be my best self for them today. Like, I'm gonna be irritable, and I just really didn't want to displace my emotions of pain onto them. Y'all, isn't this e.l.f. Perfect Finish HD powder so like chic and cute? It has a mirror and everything, and then it has like a little storage space right here. I think that's so cute. I'm gonna use this mini sponge. I'm gonna dip it right here, and I'm going to set. Oh my gosh, I always catch it. Y'all see that creasing right there? Gotta go. Gotta go in. I'm gonna immediately set, okay? Oh my god, then y'all see how like the blush is gonna like, oh, it's gonna look so good. Okay, but yeah, like, so like I was like, oh my god, the old version of me would have gone to work and like flushed an Alani energy drink down my gullet just so that I could be there for other people. When my body is calling me to be there for me, we have to start listening to our bodies more often. Like, whenever we are in a state of stress, it's not for no reason. Your body just doesn't want you to be stressed right now. I mean, it's for a reason, and it's up to you to be there for yourself. Because for me, I think that's what I wasn't taught as a kid. Like, I'm kind of laughing because it's like I kind of was taught that indirectly. But like, I was never told like, hey, sometimes you're gonna have to be there for yourself, and you have all these years of practice to know how to do that. Each opportunity you get to cheer yourself up, or to bring yourself from a state of sadness to happiness, or anger to peace, or stress to calm, whatever that might be, that is an opportunity for you to learn how to be there for yourself, how to self-regulate, meaning how to bring a state of imbalance back to a balanced state. How can you bring more serotonin into your life? How can you bring more dopamine, good dopamine, into your life? Sometimes, okay, go ahead, eat that cookie. It's all right. Cause me, I got a sweet tooth, and I'm a satisfy that sweet tooth. Okay. Now sometimes I'm like, not today, cause I might have had too many sweets already, and then I gotta do some yoga or something. But it is your responsibility to know how to do that for yourself. It really isn't anyone else's job to figure out how to have you feel happy from something that they might do for you. That is your job to know. So like, if you are like in a relationship one day and that person asks you, hey, like, you know, what makes you happy? And you're like, I don't know. Oh, you ain't ready to be in no damn relationship. You stress somebody out trying to make you happy, trying to get you to smile, you know? And I keep stuttering on saying make you happy, because nobody can make you anything. Nobody can make you feel nothing. Nobody can really, you know, nobody can force you to do anything, unless, you know, that we're not having the conversation of like, you know, someone using violence, you know, or you know, having more strength physically than you or anything like that. I'm talking about just somebody just being like, yeah, you should do this. You're not just gonna be like, okay, yeah, they forced me. No, you decided to listen to them and do what they thought was best for you, rather than sit down with yourself and ask yourself what you think is best for you. Okay. So y'all, look at this freaking setting powder. I'm like having so much fun with it because it's so blurring. I'm really just gonna put it everywhere because it's that great. Like, now it's not a loose powder, and that's okay with me. I'm trying something new. This is also something new, so this is so exciting. I just love new makeup. My god. Okay, we're gonna blot all of the greasy oil spots on the face. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we're basically gonna, I like to like have the shape of my setting powder like look cute. That's really what I'm trying to do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Now we're gonna contour the nose a bit, and I like to just use my pinky and just draw like a straight line down the nose, like so. Okay, and then I just like to put a little circle, just like that. Then I just bring that into the brow like so, and then I use my other finger and just dot the middle of that. Do the same for the inside, period. Really. Okay, so now we are gonna get into Fiona's dress. I am gonna time lapse it. Wish me luck. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at me. Oh my gosh, I'm Princess Fiona. Okay, so I am gonna do the little designs, but first, no, y'all, I don't know. Hold on, let me think. Okay, yes, so I decided I'm going to do the golden like part of it and just like make it look more princessy, but so far it's looking great, you guys. Okay, so I'll be back. Okay, so since we have like technically 2 looks within one, I am going to finish the rest of this look on time lapse just so that we can get to painting my whole body green. Yeah, so let's get into it. Okay, y'all, so this is the finished Fiona. Okay, y'all see it, right? So what I'm thinking now, you guys, I was gonna take like all the base and foundation off, but honestly, y'all, I really just want to see if I'm gonna be able to put the green on top of, oh no, it's putting the green on top of all of this foundation. Because like I don't want to have to wash my face and do it again, you know what I'm saying? So let's see if I can just, you know what I'm saying? All right, y'all, let's see how well this elf is gonna blot out this green. Okay, we are going to use a new brush. Just gonna use this brush right here and we're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna use this. This is the first time I'm using this, but I'm just gonna do like this and do this here. Let me see. Okay, that helped. Let's see. And I love, love, love how it is translucent, and it's not, the oil isn't transferring onto the powder, and I love that. Like the paint, so it's not making it green or anything. I don't give a who talking about my back, because you better than let me hear. And lightly go over this area once more. Okay, so I'm just gonna fix the lip and just put a little bit of blush for Fiona. This is gonna be the base for Poison Ivy. So if y'all wanna go see the finished look for Poison Ivy, go to the next video after we see the final look for this one, of course. I mean, we're really almost there, you guys. But we're gonna take this blush brush and blend out this blush. Dang. It's pigmented as hell. Okay. Okay. Dang. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna take this green beauty blender, do this, because it's a little too much. Have the little ears, so cute. The crown. Okay. Period. She's a baddie. She's showing her panty. All right, y'all. Okay, this is it. Okay, y'all, so this is the finished look for Ogre Princess Fiona. Okay, honestly, like once it marinated on my face, I was like, okay, like she's kind of giving, you know. But this is gonna serve as the base for Poison Ivy, so y'all go ahead and stay tuned for that. It's probably already posted if you're watching this, to be honest. Go ahead and check it out. I am gonna go ahead and go because I gotta finish this look, y'all. Literally, I'm about to take the dress off and then like paint like my body green to give like a Poison Ivy vibe, okay? But thank you guys so much for being here. I love you. I hope that y'all enjoyed the conversation, and always remember, stepping into the unknown is better than staying in a place that sucks. Simply put, okay? I love you again. Thank you for listening, watching, and existing. I'm Ariel. Until we meet again. Bye.